Welcome to the Angus Report, a news program for cattle producers. From American Angus Association headquarters in St. Joseph, Missouri, we bring you the beef industry's latest news and information. This week, we bring you a special edition of the Angus Report by focusing on the Stockmanship and Stewardship program and sharing with you simple techniques you can use to handle your cattle in a low-stress way. This is the Angus Report.
Hello, I'm Crystal Albers and welcome to this special episode of the Angus Report. I'm joined this week by Kurt Pate and Ron Gill, two experts in animal handling practices and stockmanship. Welcome to the program. We're glad you're both here.
Thank you.
Now, you guys both conduct stockmanship and stewardship programs for the checkoff-funded Beef Quality Assurance Program throughout the country every year, helping farmers and ranchers improve their handling practices. And Kurt, can you talk about that program a little bit and why it's important to the cattle business?
Well, a stockmanship and stewardship program usually is an hour to 2 hour program. Most of the time we have live animals in a setup where we work the animals through most things that would happen on a farm or ranch in a year. So we sort, we load, we do all kinds of different things, work the animals through a chute, and doing it in a way, demonstrating in a way that we think is beneficial to the people sitting in the seats to get started learning and inspired to get more experience with stockmanship and low stress handling. And so, and we think it's a real positive way for people to think about what they're doing and take that on from the demonstration right to their corrals where they work their cattle.
Ron, can you talk about some of the benefits that cattlemen can see on the ranch from effective cattle handling?
Once they've adopted the concept and principles, we start seeing improvement in gain in growing cattle. We see improvements in immune system function because the cattle aren't stressed, or at least they know how to handle stress. And like I said, low stress doesn't mean they don't have stress, it just means that they learn how to handle it. Less injury to livestock, less injury to people, less repair on working facilities and transportation equipment, a lot of other things. So there's some real economic benefits to adopting these principles and really engaging in this process of getting better at working livestock.
Well, in addition to the economic benefits and performance benefits, Kurt, you discussed an improvement in quality of life. Can you discuss that a bit?
You bet. And so we have beef quality assurance, but then I call it also people quality assurance. And so when we work animals in a way that's positive for the animal and the humans involved, then we're working both worlds. And so as Ron said, it's positive for the animal, but the humans, we work better together, we work safer, maybe we don't have as many arguments or disagreements, we more have fun and work together rather than butting heads, and there's nothing better than that.
Well, and with people too, there's also this public perception component as well.
We kind of look at three things that are really important in stockmanship and stewardship aspect. One of them is the welfare issue for the cattle. It's the right thing to do for the cattle. It improves the perception of our industry if we're not doing things that are questionable in the public's opinion. So if we improve the welfare, we get those economic benefits that we previously mentioned. So we improve the welfare of the cattle and the well-being of the people working the cattle. So it all kind of just ties together.
Well, and those are all good reasons why we should implement some effective cattle handling on the farm and ranch. And when we return, we'll talk about 10 key specifics you can use right now to improve your cattle handling practices. We'll be back after this.
The Angus Report is brought to you by Merck Animal Health. Why not prevent respiratory disease before it steals from your bottom line? Vista Once protects your calves with the most complete respiratory disease coverage available. And Vision Blackleg vaccines can add 14 pounds per calf at weaning. Contact your veterinarian or animal health supplier today.
Join 44 Farms October 26th for our annual fall sale in Cameron, Texas. The sale features 225 balanced trait performance bulls, 12 featured females, including the #1 proven ribeye female in the breed and full sister to New Day 454. 40 open fall heifer calves from the select 44 Farms replacement herd, and 50 fall calving cows. Join us at the farm on October 26th in Cameron, Texas. 44 Farms, your trusted source for balanced Angus genetics.
We stand for what we believe in. We believe in you. It's more than a job. It's your way of life. Who you are, where you live, and what you do. The way you treat your cattle, your family, your employees, and your neighbors. The water you drink, the air you breathe, and the ground you walk on. What you do every day gives families something to gather around every night. It's about doing what's right for your cattle, your land, your community, and your business. It's your livelihood, and it means as much to us as it does to you. We all believe in responsible beef. Let's stand together at responsiblebeef.com.
We've used Select Sires for a long time, probably for the last 25 years. Their service is second to none.
Select Sires has a lot of bulls that are balanced trait bulls that really fit our needs. We've always had really good conception with it, and I think they've got a real nice lineup of sires.
They like bulls that have all the economic traits, all the numbers that we're looking for, whether it be calving, he's, or carcass. And they put as much emphasis on structure and phenotype as any company we've worked with.
We all have essentially genetics that have something to offer to a lot of people, and that's where service differentiates the very good ones.
For superior service and superior genetics, visit SelectSiresBeef.com.